What's going on, y'all? Long time no see. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today's kind of going to just be an update video on everything that's kind of been going on while I've been away, for as long as I've been away from YouTube, and just kind of getting you guys kind of up to speed with my life a little bit here. So I've been running short stuff a lot lately. Iowa, Wisconsin, here in Illinois, pretty much for the last couple weeks. Rates have actually been pretty decent around this area, decent enough to where it just justifies doing that rather than going over the road and doing LTL. But I am going back on the road LTL at the end of this week. So I'll be back filming full time all over again. I still have some footage from some other loads that I've done in the past. I just don't know if I'm gonna upload any of that stuff. I've been going through it all, and with it being so long since I've done the stuff, I can't really remember the order and what most of the stuff goes in. So I'm probably gonna end up trashing those. I think, like, I don't know, probably 3 to 4 videos they probably would have made. But as you guys can see, we're out here at the shop. I'm at home getting a reefer ready to run. Another week of work. It's due for its service, so we're gonna do its service. And I got a couple things I need to do to the truck, so I'm gonna drop the reefer outside because it's cool enough out since fall's right around the corner. But I'm gonna drop the reefer outside, pull the truck inside. We'll change the oil, air filter, fuel filter, and oil filter on the reefer, get it done. I've already greased the trailer up. And then I got a couple things, like I said, I need to do to the truck, little small things here and there. And then it'll be ready to go. We got a small load tomorrow. And because today's Tuesday, so we got a small load tomorrow and a small load Thursday. And then we'll be doing our picks Friday to be ready to go back to doing LTL stuff all over again. But my last LTL load, before I can even get to it, which will probably be the title of this video, I hit a deer literally right outside the road entrance to my shop. I was leaving my shop, turned onto the main road, got not even half a mile down the road, seen the deer on the right side, which was like, I think, a couple bucks sitting over there that I was watching. Then a doe jumped out from the left side right into the front of the truck. Surprisingly, not too much damage. Mostly my blind mount for my bumper here took the brunt of everything. As you guys can see, it's done. It's done for. So there is a new bumper coming for the truck. I will show you guys here what the current state of the truck is looking. I had to turn my non-blind mount bumper, which is the bumper that's been on the truck, to my blind mount bumper to a non-blind mount bumper. So I had to measure it out, drill holes in it, and bolt it up to the truck for the time being until my new one comes here. The only thing that kind of sucks about that is my hood still opens, but it gets to a point where it kind of gets stuck on the grill, but it still stays there. So it's enough for me to still do everything I need to do while I'm out on the road. But I already ordered a new bumper for the truck, so we will be putting a new bumper on the truck whenever it either shows up or whatnot. Or depending on where I end up at, I may go ahead and buy a bumper out on the road and swap it out, and then I'll just have an extra. Here it is. It's bolted on now instead of blind mount, just what I had to do for the time being, but still looks decent for what it is. But as you guys can see, truck's still doing phenomenal. It's still running good. Besides the, like I said, the brake chamber that I blew out actually when I hit the deer. Brand new brake chamber down there. Blew out when I hit the deer. So I got down the road and there's nowhere to turn around besides hitting the interstate. So after that happened, I jumped out the truck to make sure I could still keep going. Jump back in the truck to hit the interstate to turn around and come back to the shop. And then Next thing you know, hissing. So I pulled off on the side of the interstate, jumped out, and the brake chamber is just completely shot. Probably rebuildable. 9 times out of 10, it just blew the what I call a pancake, which is your rubber seal on the back side of the brake chamber. It probably just blew that out. But me, with these brake chambers already being a couple years old, rather than just changing the pancake out, I just went ahead and replaced the whole brake chamber. The brake chamber was only $100, so I just went ahead and changed it out quick and threw the other one out. But other than that, really no issues, truck or trailer, that I can really think of. Reefer's been running fine. I've also actually been running the reefer on stop start a lot more often now, rather than running it continuous, while I've been running short stuff, just to kind of see how it does. Everything I've been running lately has been light stuff, so everything that I've been running around local-wise has been nothing more than 30,000 pounds. So I've been running it stop start, just kind of testing that out before I start doing it a lot more while I'm running LTL stuff. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna get this service done on this reefer. And the truck wise, we gotta fix this right here. So put some more bolts in that, or drill it out and put some pins in it, whichever way it goes. But other than that, everything's been pretty good. Alright, we're pretty much all set up for our reefer service. We're going to take my bottom panel off here for draining the oil. Grab all these sticks and all this crap up out of here. Oil filter, fuel filter, air filter, and get it all changed out with, most of you guys should already know, I only use one brand only unless I can't get it, Amsoil. So we're gonna get that done real quick, fast, in a hurry, so I can get this done. And I also need to change the 7-way out on this truck. So I swapped them, like I told you guys a couple videos ago, like I was gonna do, and then I bought a new one. So I need to put the new one back here on the back of the truck also, and then we'll be good and ready to go. But let's finish on the life update. So as a regular life update away from trucking, I got married. I'm buying a house. Actually, I close on it next month. That's pretty much about it as of like personal life, since I really don't talk much about my personal life on here, more than just the truck side of things. So, but yeah, other than that, you know, it's been a good little run so far. I mean, I've just been kind of keeping to myself. I'm thinking about redoing my business plan a little bit here before long. Trying to really debate on if I want to keep this thing or if I want to do something different, as in older, a little longer, with some custom touches front to back that I could do pretty quick. But it's kind of just a thought right now. I do love my truck, but I could do a lot of other things very quickly if I were to get rid of it and yeah, get something older, maybe a W9, maybe a 379, maybe a Glider 389, who knows? But those are just thoughts in my head right now, so don't get too worked up about that just yet. But who knows, that may happen, may not happen, I don't know. It just kind of depends on certain situations and circumstances and stuff like that. But yeah, life has been just life, you know, nor good nor bad, you know. Just life has been lifing lately, which I know probably a lot of you guys can understand when I say that life has been lifing. So, but I'm gonna get this stuff changed out, the oil drained out of it, and I think this is where I'm gonna leave you guys, because I want to get this stuff done so I can get home and spend some time with the family, and before I hit the road for probably a couple weeks before I got to be back for the closing of my house. So with that being said, that's it. Thank you for everybody that's been checking up on me, that hasn't known what's going on, and yeah, I appreciate you guys' love and support as always. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we got more trucking content coming. Just give me a little bit of time. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it so I can get this stuff done, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.